Hi guys, welcome back. It's been a while since I've made a video. Been pretty sick lately and just started feeling better. It's been kind of crazy. It has not been the best time. Took me about 3 weeks to get better. Still have some really bad side effects, but we're moving along, we're doing better, and it's time to get back to a video. So today is something I actually was putting off only because I just didn't have time. It wasn't fitting in my season. And now, since we're kind of getting back into it again, I think it's a great time to do it. So I have my rotary scissors. They are incredibly messy and we need to clean them up. We need to get them back into tip-top shape. And so I'm gonna go ahead and clean them up today. And I'm gonna show you guys a product that was sent to me. It was sent to me, but I was using this product before. I was buying this stuff before to go ahead and clean off things like my grill. I used it before in another video to go ahead and clean off my old mower before I went ahead and sold it and got rid of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what it is today. It is super clean. They did send me this stuff, but again, this is, I was using this stuff before they sent it to me. So I was really happy they were go ahead and send me some of this product. We're gonna go ahead and clean our rotary scissors today because it has been a long time since they've been cleaned and serviced. So we're gonna break it down, break it all apart, get it nice and cleaned up, get it looking really, really good again. Let me go ahead and show you guys what we're working with today. All right guys, so what we are going to be using today is the Super Clean foaming can. I wanted to go ahead and get this can because this rotary scissor is very dirty. As you can see here, it is extremely dirty front and back. I mean, this thing has been through it for about 2.5 years. I really haven't cleaned it. I haven't serviced it, and that's on me. It has bad ownership. I take full responsibility for that. So, but today we're gonna clean this thing off. We're gonna give it a full clean. So first thing first is we're gonna give this a nice shake, and then we're gonna spray this thing all the way around, all right? We're gonna give this thing a full coverage here.
Yep.
So after you go ahead and spray whatever you're trying to clean, you want to go ahead and let it sit there for about 5 to 10 minutes. Really let that product soak in there, break all the dirt and the grime down, and get everything kind of loose for you. You want to also make sure that you have a nice wire brush, something nice nylon brush that you can go ahead and scrub this with to get everything out of there, get it really nice and easy to go ahead and clean. Then I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna go ahead and rinse it off. So this is gonna go ahead and soak for about 5-10 minutes here. You don't want the product to really dry on there. Once it dries on there, it's kind of no longer usable. That, all that dirt and grime just dries back in. So you want to go ahead and let this kind of break down, get it nice and wet, let it sit in there for a little bit, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and scrub this. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick. So now that this is sitting here, I'm gonna go ahead and scrub this down, and it's already looking a million times cleaner. Can't forget the back side. All right, that's looking pretty good there. We did a pretty good job. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this, we're gonna put it back onto our multi-tool, and then we're gonna go ahead and actually rinse it in a bucket of water. So it's gonna be really kind of cool, really easy to go ahead and get this thing finished up here. So watch this. So we're gonna take our tool, we're gonna put it right back on in. Maybe. There we go. Run it for a quick second here. And then we're gonna drop it right into the water. And look at how that comes out. Nice and clean. Man, that is just a world of difference. All right, well, we're not done yet. That is just so much cleaner. Look at this. All right, but we are not done. All right, we are not done. This thing is not fully serviced and cleaned yet. So let's jump back on over to the table. All right, so now that that has been cleaned on the outside, we still need to go through the inside and really get this thing cleaned up. So we're gonna go ahead and take this thing apart. So what you need is some needle nose pliers. You're gonna go ahead and take your needle nose pliers, put them in these 2 holes right here, and squeeze this nice and tight to get this ring to pop open. We're gonna take this whole thing apart and give it a whole nice deep cleaning again with our Super Clean products, get everything nice and clean in here, all right? And all you do is slide this here, take this one off. You see, we're looking pretty clean in there already. This one doesn't look too bad after we just cleaned it up, but now since we've sprayed inside there, there is very little lubricant. As you can see, there's no real lubricant in here. So we want to get this thing nice and cleaned up. We're gonna get some more lube in here, get it looking good. So we're gonna take, again, our super clean. We're gonna spray this all down again. We're gonna spray these down. Let this really, again, eat at the grime and the dirt. Get it in there where we couldn't get before. And do the same thing here. And I like the foam because, you know, you can really see where you're spraying. You can see where your coverage is, where you might need more. And you know what's being eaten away here. So we're gonna let this sit for a minute. So now that this sat for a little bit, we'll go ahead and scrub in here. Get all this nice and clean. Get it all there. And then we're just gonna dump it back in our water. Really good there again. Then we'll come in here, we'll scrub this down. And there we go, man. Everything looks really well cleaned, nice and clean again. Whew. Look at that though. Oh man. I mean, my God, look at the dirty, grimy water though too. Like, ugh. I mean, look at that. That is just, that's disgusting. Yeah, so now that we are nice and clean, we're gonna go ahead and just kind of give everything a quick dry off here. Make sure we're all good. Get everything nice and dry. Don't want any moisture locked in there. Okay, so now that everything is dried off, what we are going to do is put everything back together. We're gonna start off though, is I'm gonna put a little bit of grease right here. We're gonna lubricate this up a little bit. We want some friction. We don't want any friction in here, so we're gonna put a little bit of grease inside of our rotary scissors here. We wanna just make sure everything's nice and good. We're also gonna lube up the inside here, but we're just gonna do this here just to make sure we're nice and clean. No issues, no dry rubbing. We don't want any of that happening. So, got some there. Then we're gonna take our scissors here, we're gonna put them back onto this one, and everything should just kind of lock back into place. That one goes there. And then this one's gonna go right into here, outside. So everything should fall back into place there. Put a little bit of lubricant into these areas, just so that way we're making sure that there's no dry rubbing of any of the metal. We don't want anything like that to happen. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your other blade, get it connected to this part again. Again, this should just fall right into place and lock in. And then you'll take your piece and get these holes right here to line up with these holes right here. So it should be pretty simple, really nice and easy. So right into there. See if I can show you guys there. And then you just go ahead and turn it, locks into place. And then all you have to do after that is take your needle nose pliers and this locking pin again, squeeze those down, get it into the spot here. And there we go. That might have been hard to see. I had to use two hands there, but get it, go ahead and lock it back into place and we're good to go. Now, so next what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and undo these. This is where you're gonna put in more lubricant. So we're gonna go ahead and undo these real quick so we can shoot in some more of our grease. All right, so this part gets a little messy, so I'm gonna put on some nitrile gloves just to make sure that, you know, we're not making too much of a mess, but you're just gonna go ahead and line this up, get it on there, and then give a couple pumps. Just wanna make sure we get some greasing in there. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. All right, and now we're good to go. Grab a paper towel real quick and wipe these off. There we go. All right guys, so last thing you wanna do is go ahead and connect your machine back up again. Go ahead and run it for a couple seconds. And what that's gonna do is basically move all that lubricant that we put in there, get it all moved in the right spots, make sure everything is, you know, very well lubricated, and you're good to go. This thing looks like $1 million again. It looks almost brand new, you know, as I got it the day out of the box, and it looks absolutely awesome. I'm very happy that we have this thing nice and cleaned up now. I mean, look at this thing after though. I mean, that is so clean. Look at the backside here too, all right? That is just, it's so clean now. It looks amazing, and I'm absolutely happy about it. So huge thank you to Super Clean for sending out their products. Again, this isn't just used for, you know, simple things like this. You can use this for, you know, your barbecue grills, your cars, brakes. I mean, literally on the back says tools, driveways, outdoor furniture, marine, kitchen, bathroom, stainless steel, fiberglass, concrete. I mean, there's the list is endless, and it's a biodegradable detergent, so it's very safe and easy to go ahead and use. Honestly, guys, I'm super happy. Thank you again, Super Clean, for sending this on out. Again, I've already used their products before. I was really happy with them, and so I was really pumped to go ahead and get this, you know, work today. This was a project that I've had on my list to get done for a long time, and I'm very happy that we have this done now. So that is all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, you guys know what to do. Smash that like and subscribe button. And as always, guys, go out there, make it a great day, and I'm gonna see you guys on the next one.